As many of you may know, I recently started an Ironman, and with that, I have not played this profile in nearly a month. In fact, I'm really surprised I'm still top 400 in levels. But when I quit, I had some money left over, nearly 2 billion coins. And with the little bit of dungeons I've been randomly doing every now and then, oh hey, a Diamante sandal. I have 2 bill. And since I'm not going to be using this profile pretty much at all for at least the next 6 months, I thought I would go ahead and invest it today. My first order of business when I quit this profile basically was to put down a bunch of slime minions, all of which are fairly maxed out, and according to, I believe this is SB, are making nearly 200,000 coins a day. Pretty much the only thing they're missing is flycatchers. Other than that, they're everything with refused, all that. Overall, this entire setup cost me like 1.5 bill, so this is just passively making me money. I also eventually want to hit 100 bill net worth, and I'm just not going to be able to do that with just slime minions. If I were to take back everything that I've loaned out to people, I would have a little under 80 bill net worth at the moment. And since inflation exists, I can use this funny little thing called the auction house and use my money to make some more money as long as I just wait long enough. Generally, when investing, you want to go for skins or just expensive stuff that'll get more expensive. But I'm just not that plain vanilla. We're going to do some stupid shenanigans as well as skins. And the very last thing before I start wasting this money, I've already made 9 or so bill off of just having pet skins. Like, I have tons and tons of them. I want to say I spent like 1.5 to 2 bill on all of these, and now they're all worth, I think, around 12 bill. So investments are pretty effective. You just need to choose them wisely. I think I've been holding all of these for about 6 months. But now, what do I invest in? Generally, I want to keep stuff at a kind of mid-range price, like 50 to 100 mil, and hope it goes up. So I could just invest it all in like one big thing that'll go up a lot. But if I have like a lot of little things that go up a bit, I'll generally just make more money off that. So I guess we can start by looking at past fire sales. And buying previous fire sales is iffy. There's a lot of the ones that are going to go up already are showing a trend of going up. But I don't know, something like the Cavern Glacial Golem skin might not be bad because 100 mil is a bit, but I feel like that would probably go up more since it's Glacial Golem, fairly well-used pet, and it's also just a cool skin. I could also buy some stock in Rose dye, so I feel like those will also go up. It's a decent dye, not super expensive. There is also a part of me that really wants to get some Meow Music runes, since these things have shot up a ton. I had some previously and I sold them at around 100 mil, and I'm kinda regretting that. So I might just buy some back since I'm gonna be holding on to them for the long haul. Okay, I think I want to start with those. They're cheap enough to not eat up my entire budget, but I can also buy a few of them. So if I just search up Meow, I feel like I'll just buy 2 of these, and there's the second one. That's gonna cost me about 500 mil, and these can just go in the backpack, and they get to just gather dust until they become more valuable. Also, the Cavern Glacial Golem skin, I will go ahead and pick up 2 of those as well, which is just gonna run me around 200 mil. I might pick up a third, but we'll just start with 2 right now. And I think the last of my investments, for skins at least, because skins are kind of boring, is gonna be Rose dye. So I think I'll start with 5 of these, which is gonna run me a little bit, probably around 2,500. By 2,500, I mean 250 mil. And there's the last one. And I'll buy 1 more. Why not? Another 55 mil. Cool. And that is run through the first billion coins. Was honestly expecting that to last a little bit longer. And now I want to do some shenanigans with my money. Ignore that I'm on the roof. I've been jumping around the hub for like 5 minutes. So I have some pretty silly things in this chest, aka Foraging XP Boost. As some of y'all may know, the Foraging update has been very, very long awaited. And when it does come out, Foraging XP Boost of all things will probably go up in price. They're not very expensive, so I just want to fill a double chest full of them. Do not ask, my antics they're a thing. I guess backpack slot 5, and how many do we need to buy? Okay, so to fill it up, I would need 35 Foraging XP Boost. I'm not even sure if there's that many on the AH. Well, I might end up falsely inflating the price with how many I'm about to buy. However, it will be incredibly funny if these go up and make me billions. I don't think they will. This is just kind of funny. You see, I really love using money in incredibly bad ways. I've also now inflated the prices from 3 mil to 5 mil, and nearly 6 mil now. Oh, and this one's 7 mil. Okay, so now I've inflated the prices to, I guess, 8.5 million coins. There's like one guy selling all of them. They are going to be so confused when they check their AH. You just see that a random YouTube rank has bought like an entire inventory of Foraging XP boosts. I'm just going to wait for the AH to update so I don't end up accidentally buying a bunch of stuff that I've already bought, but this should nearly fill it up. I need 13 more. there are not 13 more on the AH. And so to corner the entire market, I would be paying like 2x the price for these. So I'm just gonna wait for people to realize that these have gone up a ton, list them, and so price can fall back down. I will come back later. And now that I'm done with that stupidity, at least done temporarily, I've been reminded by guild chat that buying cookies would actually be a decent investment, funnily enough. Since with how cookies are basically just constantly rising in price, I'm pretty much guaranteed to make money on them. And I mean, I guess I'll buy order 12. How much would that be? About 150 mil. So if I were to buy order like, say 25, 306 mil, I will just put that in and hope that fills. It immediately got outdated. I made it sense to buy that. So it would be 320 mil to insta-buy, which is whatever. Just give me the cookies. And I guess these can go in backpack 6. I cannot put cookies in backpacks. That is embarrassing. I guess it'll go in a chest on my island. It has now been aptly named the Cookie Chest, :3. These are not for use. Remind my co-ops to not eat the 25 cookies that are in here. But if my guesstimation is correct, in like 6 months, I'll probably have made like 100 mil on these. Next thing on the agenda is a silly little thing. I'm gonna let my audience choose what to invest in, but I'm not gonna tell them that I'm investing it. Anyway, I'm gonna get some really, really weird answers, I assume. Coming over to the announcements channel, my server, join my Discord server, by the way. I can just do a little silly and ping add announcements, and I'll have some people give me some items. I'll just type out, give me random items within the price range of 50 to 100 mil. And in parentheses, I need this for very good reasons. End parentheses. And now we ping. Discord is a harsh place. I realized I worded it wrong and it sounded like I wanted people to give me stuff when I just wanted the names of items. I've gotten nah and KYS reacted. And the first two answers I get are Shadow Fury and 50 mil Midas. And 50 mil Midas again. You know what? Sure. I was hoping for these to be a little less plain vanilla and more interesting, but I guess I'm investing in two 50 mil Midases and a Shadow Fury. Also, there's another reasonably priced Foraging Exp Boost. I will just buy that. Also, Midas Swords have gone up in price a lot. I mean, I guess they are getting buffed, which is decent, so I don't know, maybe a Midas Sword is actually a good investment. I say that, but no, they're definitely not. If they go up at all, it'll be really minimal. I can also not be bothered to actually attend a dark auction, and with the buff of the update, I realistically should be buying a 100 mil Midas, but they did say 50 mil Midas. And these are the only two that are technically 50 mil Midases. There's none that are like actually just 50 mil, so I will just buy these two. And that has just run me 150 mil for two Midas Swords. This was a mistake. But now we just search up a Shadow Fury. And cool, we just invest in a Shadow Fury, which will not go up at all and I probably will lose money on. And I guess this can go in the same backpack as the Foraging XP Boost, just because it is pretty stupid. After waiting a little bit longer, I have been told to also buy a clean AOTS and a giant sword. I don't know, these aren't very expensive. Clean AOTS, 76 mil. But I was just expecting some more odd stuff. Like, people could have said like a Chimera 2 Death Ripper dagger and I would have bought that. But oh well, we have a giant sword now. And I guess that can go in here as well. But I mean, I guess better for me buying stuff that's more plain vanilla, since it'll be a little bit easier to resell. But now I have 187 mil more to work with. So I guess we can go back to looking at previous fire sales and see if there's anything else that looks interesting. This Panda Spirit skin was sold pretty recently and it's gone up a lot, so you know what, I think I will pick up one of those. So for 130 mil, we can go ahead and grab that. And I suppose it can also go in backpack 5. And I have 57 mil left, so you know what, I think I'm just gonna commit to the bit and just buy all the Foraging EXP boosts that I can. This is going to cost me a little bit of money. I don't even know if I can corner the market at this rate, since they are going up a lot. I mean, they're up to 9 mil now. So I can buy this one for 9.7, but after that, I don't think I can afford another one. Yeah, so there will be 2 left on the AH. Lowest bin is gonna be 11.7 mil on a Foraging EXP boost. That feels a little wrong. We can just put these all in here, and it perfectly fills up a backpack. You know, hopefully these investments weren't too stupid and I actually make money off of them. I'm here one day later to say that the investments are not working out. Yesterday when I recorded this, my net worth was 76.6 bill, and we are now at 76 bill flat. This is not going well. It's not a good start. Realistically, this is just random fluctuations of all the items that I own, but we are not up. But that's it. If you enjoy my stupid spending, you should subscribe, because I will not be doing any of that anytime soon. I am very much so no lifeline Iron Man. But if you even remotely enjoyed this video, you should like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling me your favorite type of galvanized square steel. I promise I make stuff that's higher quality than this. There should be a video on my face right now. It's good. At least some people tell me so.